Uncle Squabs, fishing rods and frothy mugs, talking with their closest chums where the buck stops here.
Let's let it ring out.
Casting lines in morning mist, beer in hand they can't resist.
Do-do-do.
The stories twist
And the buck stops here. And the buck stops here.
Here is here.
The buck stops here. Hey guys!
Hey everybody!
Episode 18, I believe, isn't
Oh
it?
my goodness, already.
Wow! We got some stories to tell you today. There's only one subject, and it's a fucking doozy.
It is a doozy because our friend here,
The governor,
the governor,
the gov with the glove.
and I wasn't supposed to bring it up, but I also called them pink pineapples.
Yeah, no. I got my old pinky pineapple shirt on, but this is part of the whole story, so oh my gosh.
It is.
Let's just dig into it, guys. The buck stops here, episode 18, and we're feeling pretty frisky, aren't we?
Well, we usually are. That's the problem.
Well, I don't think it's a problem.
Well,
but
no, I mean
it's definitely a solution, guys. So yes, no. I said yes, no. That's not what
You
the
always
buck
say
stop
yep,
says.
no.
Yep, no. Jesus, what a train wreck.
So, anyway, thank you for tuning in. We love. No, I'm just kidding.
No, keep going, keep going. The buck stops here, like we were just saying, and no, we're digging into this story today. I just spent all day in Montreal at a fucking comiccon, my first time going, and what an amazing experience.
I think that it would be because you know what, Comic-Cons, man, you meet the people that you grew up watching or whatever. I think.
Ah, dude, it was like Halloween times 10,000. And then you just mash in a whole bunch of pricey things. Yeah.
So I think that we should just dig right in. Since we're talking about the Comic-Con,
the Gov went today.
The Gov went today.
I was there. I was at Comic-Con. I got to meet the Trailer Park Boys. I got to meet a whole bunch of other cool other bastards too, and it was fucking great. Like I said, it's Halloween times 10. I loved it, and I was dressed exactly like I am now. And by the Jesus, I met the boys. This is a story by itself. But let's save it towards the end. Would you like to ask me some questions on the squad?
I would because I think that in my case, I'm a guy that's never been to Comic-Con.
I was never either, but fuck, what an experience. If you have the chance, go, boys and girls.
I think, and it's an outing like any other. You're going to spend money, but you're also going to do something that you love to do and meet people that you've been watching.
Take all your favorite things and throw it into a circus and put about 110,000 people into one building.
That's ridiculous.
That's what you get.
So
if you have questions, Uncle Squab, let's hear 'em.
my first question to you was what was your initial, like, what were you gonna get at, like, before you even got there?
My priority.
Like, what was your priority of the show? Yeah.
I wanted to meet the Trailer Park Boys, and guess what, guys? I did it with flying colors, and I'll tell you the rest later. Continue.
Second question is, after the Trailer Park Boys, or before, depending on the order of stuff, who else did you meet?
Went straight to the Trailer Park Boys, dude.
That was the first one?
Right away.
Who did you go see after that?
Robert Englund.
My idol. My
1, 2, he's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock the door. 5, 6, good to sharpen your stick. 7, fucking 8, you better stay
You're
up
late.
Yo, the buck stops here. Yep, no, continue with your questions, man.
I just,
I'm fucking amped up, guys, man. I had such a great weekend and seeing all that. It was like 200 million costumes all mashed into one.
for me, it would be weird to walk around a place like that,
Oh,
and
man.
there's people dressed up as
To
like
walk
everything.
around in a 7-story building that's 2 football fields wide and about 70 stories tall, yes, it's a fucking little weird of a fuck up. but
He was telling me that
awesome.
He was telling me that he was walking around. He saw a guy that was wearing a RoboCop costume, which I think
Fuck,
is great.
RoboCop was cool, dude. He had he must have did like the I don't know what do you call it, 3D printer shit.
Yeah, the 3D printers.
He looked like the fucking Alex Murphy from the very first fucking RoboCop 1987 or 88, I think it came out.
Yeah, something
Something
like
like
that.
that.
It was like 88 or 90 or whatever. But
And we won't dig into that too much, but you have any more questions, Uncle Squabs?
well, I mean, questions.
What a fucking experience, man. And guys, I was sober all day. I took a couple rips of weed in the morning, and I had a couple of beers in the morning, but like I spent all day there. My biggest fear was I was getting fucking hungry, man. And it took me about a half an hour to find the fucking food court, because apparently there's one on every floor. But Jesus Christ, guys, I paid fucking $11.68 for a fucking slice of pizza. Like, what the fuck?
You were probably thinking, excuse me, did
I
you
was
say?
so hungry, I needed some substance.
Well,
of
yeah,
some sort.
you would. But $11 is something for a slice of pizza.
It was a hell of a goddamn big piece of pizza. Like, it had a fucking angle on it. It was probably about 9 inches long, so it was a good slice.
Like I told you, if it was a good slice and it was.
But
thick
then I
and-
saw the mayo dispenser, and I was like, ooh, it's actual mayo. I've made a pile about that big so I can dip my crust in, because at $11 a slice, you're eating the crust as well. Let's
and the
face it.
plate and the utensils.
I,
at that
I
price.
was fucking. I actually
And-
thought about doing a TikTok vid, and I was eating a
And
plate thing.
you're hoping that pizza gives you a kiss at that price.
Oh fuck! It should take me out and jerk me off for that fucking price. But anyways,
Jeez, I'm girl.
didn't happen quite that way. But yeah, no. You got any more questions?
Well,
Yeah, you
I
got
mean,
more.
I always have more, but most of the questions of the stories that I want you to tell, you said you wanted to tell them at the end.
Yeah, but it's
but-
all the good ones. So there's a whole bunch of in between. So you can like fucking upchuck
So,
a bunch of questions. You can ask me
When
like,
you
what kind
when
of
you wanted to
costumes and-
go have a smoke, where did
Ooh.
you go?
Well, I broke the law a little bit. I went into the fire escape because there's no one there, because no one's allowed there. But I know that no one's there, and I'm allowed there if no one's there. So guess what? The whole fucking governor went and did.
He's like, I'm going out. I'm having a smoke.
I had 3 smokes in a row.
He's like, I'm gonna power puff them.
And they're fucking lucky I didn't have my weed pipe on me, because I thought they were going to give a metal detector scan. Wee woo, bop, 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 oh, fucking busted. Got a metal pipe. But yep, nope, I should have brought it with me, man. I would have fucking puffed up and fucking escaped. But no, they caught on to my jam eventually. There was 3 guys always looking at me, and they were guarding those escalators.
And they were like,
They knew it was me, but they couldn't prove
they
it.
were like, that son of a.
It was great. I fucking broke the laws in old Montreal City.
Well, I mean, I'm
At a
pretty sure.
comiccon a mile ago.
I'm pretty sure you're not the only one that's done that.
Well, I don't
Well,
know.
just smoke-
I was really the only one in there smoking, because no one else fucking figured it out.
Well, no, but I mean,
But the buck stops here, and he figures it out.
so you want to smoke? Figure out a way to friggin'.
I didn't want to deal with all those escalators and elevators and fucking people pointing me this way and that way. Fuck
You
them.
were just like, I'm going.
Yep, no, it's buck stops here. I'm having a fucking cigarette where the buck stops, and that's the fucking point final. No questions asked.
No, just
I make the rules of my life, and you guys should do the same. Don't break rules if you don't have to, but if
But-
it suits you, do you.
But I mean, that's actually a good point. You know what? don't.
If it disrupts somebody, you'd never do that.
Well, no, but and don't break the law.
If you're not hurting anybody's feelings, go ahead and fucking do it by all means. And that's how I live.
And he actually did a good thing. He went out there, and his butches, he picked them up, put them in his back pocket.
I did, and I
And
threw them in the
off.
fucking trash receptacle as soon as I had a chance.
Which reminds me of like
Which weren't lit, because obviously I wouldn't put a lit cigarette butt in my back pocket.
when I was working with my dad in construction and stuff. We worked with people.
Oh, he
and
had
we
a
were-
front pocket, did he?
No, but like we would work when we were working outside, and I was having smoke. I would never put it on their lawn.
No,
I would
no.
always butch it out, put it in my back pocket because
That's fucking destruction of property.
And it's just respect, man. Like,
It's disrespectful.
especially for people
It's
that
your
don't
bad
smoke.
habit, not theirs. So there's no sense in fucking
So-
chucking butches on their lawn or on their property. That's your bad habit. You fucking pick it up, find like a trash can somewhere,
And just chuck it
dump
in there
it in
and,
like a normal human being.
and done deal.
So, do you have any more questions
Well,
about Comic-Con?
Yeah, well, I
Ooh, we're digging into
We're-
this because
we're-
I have a fucking ton of stories for you guys tonight.
and this is where it gets interesting because you're gonna have to start digging in.
All
Is
right,
that-
I'll dig in.
So
It's for these guys, anyways. Who fucking cares?
well, yeah, it is. Yeah.
But yeah, so the buck stops here. Join us on YouTube. Give us some likes. Share us around. Give
Please
us some
do.
subscribes. Me and Uncle Squabs would really appreciates it.
Me and Uncle Squabs. Just reminds me of song.
I know.
That song.
Let's
That
play a little
fucking-
bit of it.
Yeah, do it.
Comic-Con 2024. I wish Norman Reedus was there. There wasn't very much in the way of the Walking Dead stuff, because like I would have spent way more time there. But Jesus,
I would have
double tapped on.
I
that
would have
one.
too though because like I'm a big Walking Dead fan. I would.
I would love to have a picture with Norman Reedus and like fucking doing the thumbs up, or I don't know. I would have dressed up like Negan or something if I would have known he was there. Because I do actually
But
have
did
a
you-
black
did you-
leather jacket.
But you didn't see anybody there that was actually
No,
dressed up like
there
Negan?
was barely anybody that was dressed up like the fucking Walking Dead. Maybe
Really?
a couple of zombies. I saw some Silent Hill zombies from the show Silent Hill. And I also saw fucking Ash fucking from the Evil Dead. He had his chainsaw arm and his boom boom stick in the other. And I fucking grabbed him by the shoulder. I was like, buddy, this is the best fucking costume I've seen. And it was right when we were leaving. I couldn't believe it.
That's
like, these
crazy.
people were just showing up, and I had already been there all day. I was absolutely tired, like, petered out. I didn't drink anything, so yes, I was fucking petered out. Didn't even get to smoke very many fucking cigarettes.
No, I know. You had to like hide out in the emergency.
Yeah, no, I
exit.
had to go and hide out in the
So-
fire escape and
It was-
fucking crank off a couple of fucking
and
death
try-
sticks or
And
nails.
like try to like fucking smoke them before anybody saw you out there.
Oh, the fucking nails in the coffins, man. But guys, if you guys can actually give me, let's say 500 likes for the next 2 months, maybe I'll quit for you guys. How's that grab you?
That's actually a good deal.
If you guys can give us enough likes and you can tell the governor to fucking stop smoking the fucking nail coffins and the butts and the
And everything
darts
else.
and all those other shitty old nicknames, I will actually legit quit. If you guys can fucking give me enough likes, share me around a bit. The buck stops here. Knuckles.
Sure.
It's the governor and Uncle Squab.
He said, "Share me around a bit." So everybody take their turn with him.
Ooh.
And if anybody needs any help,
I'm only up for handies because there's no mouth work or bum work.
If you have any questions, just get in touch with me, and I'll tell you how to handle them.
All right, way off topic. Let's get back to the fucking Comic-Con. Do you have any more Comic-Con questions?
Yeah, I have several, but you're gonna have to start digging in.
Well,
At this
we're
point-
14 minutes in, so yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I saw a lot of bronies. I saw a couple fucking Power Rangers. Oh my God, I saw the Predator, man, and what an awesome costume. He actually had the fucking thing on his shoulder that was
Really?
moving back and forth, and that was shooting triple fucking
That
You know what I mean? Like
that's
the
cool.
Predator there?
That's cool.
Holy crap, man. Saw 2 Ghostbusters that were fully decked out. It actually looked like a real Ghostbuster. But
That's
for the
cool.
most part, it was like Halloween times 5. It was a lot of kids dressed up like Spider-Man.
It's what Comic-Con is, right?
A few, a bunch of Batmans, and like, I didn't see a fucking excuse me guys, a single Sailor Moon, except for the picture that I picked up. Fuck, was that cool. Kitty, stop playing my banjo. Jesus Christ.
You ever
Just
heard?
when you think things are normal, kitties start playing my banjo.
They're like, we're going to play your banjo, so,
Ba-da-lam-bum-bum. Ba-da-la-la-la-la-la-la. Yep,
Jesus,
let's
bro.
get back to
So anyway,
the topic at hand.
so
I guess we're down to, we're at fucking getting up there.
So, now it's time to dig into your stories. We need to know your favorite. Well, actually, we're gonna first talk about.
Oh.
He has a picture up there of what's her name? Sailor.
Well, Sailor Pluto.
Sailor Pluto.
She was only on a few episodes of Sailor Moon. Josh, keep him in cool.
Yeah. I'll tell the story. Sailor Pluto. And
you don't even know the story.
No, I don't. And I was gonna try.
Well, I don't even know the story. Well, guys, let's face it. I'm a common fucking dweeb nerd. I know Pokemon, Sailor Moon, and all that type of shit. But guys, check this out. It's a signed autograph. She does the voice for Ash Ketchum, the Pokemon.
Pokemon dude.
Show. And
Sailor
this was a picture of Sailor Pluto, one of the Sailor Moon girls. And dang, read what she wrote me.
Which I really thought it was cool because she said to him, "What's your name?" He didn't say my name is Adam because we don't
call me Adam.
We don't in our show and everything.
Or
we don't,
Bucky.
He said
the buck stops here. He said the name of the show, but
he said my name is Governor. So what she wrote was Governor! Exclamation mark. She says, "I will guide you through space and time."
Ooh.
I just think that's the coolest thing.
And she's such a beautiful lady. I'm actually going to show you her card, so maybe you guys can go check it out. This is the girl that signed the card, and there's actually, I don't know, you might have to pause that for half a second so you can gobble into the site.
Maybe you should go check
Scanner shit.
From what she says, she's an amazing person.
Oh, she's beautiful,
and
dude.
She's
you know such a sweet, sweet soul.
So if you can go, I mean.
But that's not the best part.
No, I know it's not the best part.
The guy in front of me, like they were kind of chitter chattering and stuff, and I was like kind of butting in, but only because the guy in front of me is from Sherbrooke, the same fucking town I'm from. So we started jibber jabbering and talking, and I was very polite and very, very nice and modest. Because you guys know me, I'm not an asshole. I like to treat everybody with respect and honor and,
everything else too.
All around nice fella.
Yeah, absolutely.
But anyways, she remembered me, obviously, because that's right behind him. And anyways, she ended up spending like 5-10 minutes talking with me because there was nobody else in the line. And then she wrote that nice little thing, and she's like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "Call me the Governor." So, Josh already said that.
It would have been funny if he said, "My name is Pink Pineapples."
And anyway, so we dipped into the whole subject about, like, I told her I had a podcast because, like, if you check that card properly, she has a podcast as well. But she asked me about mine. And I said, well, it's not exactly for kids. It's not exactly, it's kind of like a polished turd. But,
a polished turd.
Yeah.
You like polish it up, make it beautiful.
But I told her straight up, I was like, we had 3 rules. What are those 3 rules, Uncle Squabs?
The 3 rules that we have is we don't talk about religion, we don't talk about politics, and we don't talk about transgenders and
like,
the gay community and
racist
stuff and that stuff.
Anything that has to do with race, we don't deal with that.
Why would we? Because
we love all you guys. We don't give a flying fuck what your colors are and what you believe in. You're always welcome at the Buck Stops here. We love all you guys. Man.
In one of our older episodes,
I don't care if you have a tit for a toe. You're still my friend.
I mentioned this, and I'm going to mention it again. And it's a quote from my dad.
Ooh.
He had said,
dig in.
And I think it made a lot of sense because he had said to me, you know what? In our family, we're not racist. We don't give a shit. Everybody's treated equal.
Should be.
But he said, I don't give a shit if you're pink, brown, white, black, orange, gray.
Just don't call me late for supper.
If you're an asshole,
you're
an
a straight
asshole.
up asshole. But don't call me late for supper.
And don't call me late for supper for sure. But it's the truth because we all have the same blood.
If you cut us all apart, we're the same color.
We're the same color.
Inside.
So
if you cut our brain apart, we all have the same shit going on.
Like people say you don't see color. You can see color, but in our case, we see
and hear
what's there.
We feel. And you guys should too, man. Try to sometimes shit pisses you off, but you sort of have to let go of that and just feel. If somebody makes you feel nice, doesn't matter what they look like, doesn't matter how tall they are, doesn't matter if they're fucking handicapped, doesn't matter. Shit doesn't matter like that.
Nothing matters.
It's how they throw off themselves towards you, and if you can build off of each other, fucking do it.
That's right. So,
just build off each other, like what me and you do. We make our show better every time.
Well, of course we
grow
do
off each other.
Well, because we feed off each other, and
That's
right.
Well, we just have a general good time. We have some beers, and then we're sharing it with you guys.
Beers.
Hopefully, you guys love it as much as we do.
We don't drink beers.
Click that like button. Give us some shares.
Please do.
Show your friends. And the buck stops here. This is the fucking Comic-Con edition. I believe it's episode 18?
18, fuck.
18, guys. We've been together this long now. All right.
So now
it's time we
can
dig into the Trailer Park Boys.
So now it's time for you to dig into the Trailer Park Boys.
Nope, you dig into it. You ask me questions.
Well, no.
I'll fill you guys in on anything that wasn't brought up.
How long did you wait, first of all, to see them?
15 minutes.
Oh,
I was the third guy in the row. My brother and sister were fucking first, and then there was somebody in front of us. And, it was wildfire. We just went through, and I met the boys. I shook all their hands.
And then how did the rest go? So, how did it feel meeting them for the first time?
Surreal.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Meeting my icons, man, that have been watching since I was 19 years old, yes. It was something very special to shake all their hands.
And I can vouch for that because he's been wanting to meet them forever.
Trailer Park Boys are number one. If you guys don't know who they are, please go check them out on swearnut.com. Or you can probably find them on YouTube, and they're for sure on Spotify because that's where I pick up most of my podcasts. And at some point, boys and girls, I will be there too, but I haven't rounded up the numbers yet. But we're working on it.
We're working on it. We're hoping to round up the numbers.
Yes, and
so that we can go to Comic-Con and.
As far as you can see, I'm wearing this shirt, and this is the best part of my day, guys. As soon as I shook Julian's hand, aka John Paul Tremblay, he shook my hand and he looked at me and he was like, "Dude, I love your outfit." And I was like, "Thanks, buddy." That right there set my candle on fire. I was like, "Yes." And to be fair, guys, my second born son is named after fucking Julian from the Trailer Park Boys. So for me to hear that, for him to tell me that I had a cool looking attire, a good looking outfit, it's like, yes. And there's one other thing that I can tell you. Ricky was first in line. Rob Wells. Very wonderful fella. He's a fucking amazing guy there. I think he's a decent fella. I'd love to get drunk with him one day. But yep, nope. I asked him straight up, and I was like, "Hey, Ricky, when are we gonna see some new Getting Learnt with Ricky episodes?" And he looked at me with his fucking bobbling eyes like Ricky does on the show there when he's not sure what to say there. And sure enough, he's like, "We don't know, maybe." And I was like, "Fucking wavy gravy, I'm in." But yep, no, there's probably not going to be more, but thank you, Rob Wiles, if you ever watch my vid. I love you guys. And then I met Bubs as well. Bubs is a pretty good, busy guy. He's like, "Hey, how are you doing, buddy?" And then he's like, "Go try out the hot sauce." Or I should do it in his voice. Go try out the hot sauce. I don't know, something like that. I don't have the best bubble voice, but Jesus Christ. What a good time, guys. If you have never been to a Comic-Con, you seriously have to go. Because my sister met up with the Hulk, the original Hulk there, the guy who played the Hulk.
Yeah, fuck, what's his name?
Me and her were walking past the boys, the trailer park boys were right beside him. We're going through the hallway to go use the restroom.
Yeah.
And he looks over at her and he's like, "She
Hey,
fucking
baby."
probably blasted a great big dirty old squinch." Dude, me and her giggled like we walked down to the cafeteria and then went outside because I needed a cigarette. And the whole time she was like, "Oh my God, he just fucking gave me the love eyes." She was so happy, dude.
What the freak was his name? I'm trying to think. Fuck.
Oh, I can't think. Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno. Thank you.
Wasn't that him?
Yes.
Isn't that the guy that used to weight train with Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit? He got a fucking arm as big around as my goddamn melon. Jesus, he was a handsome bastard, dude. Salt and pepper looking, but Jesus Christ. Isabel had a huge crush on him. That's my sister. Back in the day, she had the biggest fucking thing for this guy. And anyways, like, he just looked over her way and was like,
she was probably like, "I'm melting."
"Oh, wink.
I'm melting."
Oh, yeah, no, she fell to pieces, dude. I felt her arms. Her whole arms was like chicken skin. It made her so horny.
I bet.
I was so proud of that moment. I was like, "Yes, go sister." She was so happy, dude. It was great. Any more questions about?
No, I think we've actually covered quite a bit.
Did I bring up the $11 slice of pizza?
Yes,
thing?
you did.
I did. Jesus, don't. It was a good slice of pizza, but
I hope
fuck's
so.
sakes.
And I hope it gave you a
$11?
kiss too, because
And I gave her a $2 tip, so it was like 13 something.
Be like, you know what? $11 slice of pizza. Fuck.
But like I said, boys and girls, the buck stops here. Comic-Con's great. Go check it out.
And actually, nowadays,
And it's still going on tomorrow in Montreal. What the fuck? You gonna break everything now?
I am, yeah.
All right.
Listen, I'm telling you, the buck doesn't stop here anymore.
It goes to Montreal.
It
goes
stops
here and
pretty
there.
much everywhere.
Goes to Comic-Con once in a while.
Everywhere else.
My first time at Comic-Con, but Jesus Christ. There's another fun fact. This building's huge, like I said before, but there was 110,000 people in this building.
That's ridiculous.
All at once. I mean, the parking was insane, man. You go down into the underground parking, and all the tar and shit from the... Oh, fuck. It was about 130 degrees down there. It was like sitting in a fucking oven that just turned off. Horrible. But, yep, no. Great experience. Best day of my life. I met some of my idols. I got to meet fucking creators of the Pokemon girl. What the fuck? I forget the brand.
Her name was...
I can't remember, but thank you very much. She was such a sweet girl.
Her name is Veronica.
Oh, Veronica.
Veronica Taylor.
Veronica Taylor.
Well,
she
Veronica,
also does the voice. Yeah.
I didn't meet her, but...
I didn't know that was her. I didn't know that Ash Ketchum from the Pokemon show was a girl. Doesn't surprise me, because I mean, Bart Simpson's a fucking girl.
It's a girl too, so...
Yeah.
Anyway.
Easily confused. But yep, nope. if you guys want to tune in next week, what are we going to talk about next
Well,
week?
next week
We don't know.
We don't know,
Doesn't
so
really matter.
you know what? We're not going to tell you because we have no idea. But
No, it doesn't matter.
But thank you for listening. We really appreciate you guys.
The Comic-Con episode.
And we look forward to
with Uncle Squabs and the Governor.
and rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
We'll
We
see
love
you guys next week.
Like, shares, show this shit around. Here we go. Ah, fuck, the speaker's turned off.
Of course they did. Listen.
I don't think it matters now.
Listen.
You know what?
Listen.
The fans deserve it.
They do.
That's what you get with fucking Wi-Fi
The buck
speakers.
stops here.
And the buck did stop here, but then he went over there.
And over there.
There's a little over there. I saw some reindeer droppings just around the corner, so. Alright, I guess that's enough.
See you guys later.
We love you. Goodbye, fellas. Stop
Here.